Hi folks, hope you're okay today. We're just going to consider the question of did the original New Testament manuscripts still exist in the 2nd century? And there is discussion on this, and there's a comment by Tertullian writing in 180 said, "Come now, you who would indulge a better curiosity, if you apply it to the business of your salvation, run over to the Apostolic Church, in which the very thrones of the apostles are still preeminent in their places, in which their own authentic writings are read, utterly the voice of representing the face of each of them severally." So authentica is the word that we're looking at. So what does the word authentica mean? Does he mean, did Tertullian mean authentic as in authentic copies, or authentic in the original? Wallace discusses it, and he thinks that Tertullian meant more of the authentic autographs, or the originals as it were, of the New Testament. And then he goes into a discussion of the various other evidences which he thinks is not strong evidence to suggest that the manuscripts of the 1st century were actually preserved in the 2nd century. We're not on about copies here, we're on about the original letter that Paul wrote, or the original gospel that John wrote. Were they preserved originally till the 2nd century? Wallace thinks, well, at the very least there was a concern for textual veracity, and I would agree with that. But I think that there's some evidence here that's worth researching, and you know, I think that there is some evidence there, and it's worth developing, that there was, you know, they would have preserved the original letters as long as they could. We have this Tertullian evidence. How we read this evidence is an open question, but we'll just read it again. "Come now, you who would indulge a better curiosity, if you would apply it to the business of your salvation, run to the apostolic churches, in which the very thrones of the apostles are still preeminent in their places, in which their own authentic writings are read, uttering the voice and representing the face of each of them severally." What do you think? Interesting, definitely a very interesting historical question.